What's up, my friends? It's Eric Perez. Today we're going to be doing an equipment tour in my garage. This is my first video, and I'm going to be putting together videos to help amateur DJs get started. I've been DJing for 20 years now, and I got a lot of knowledge. I'm filled with a lot of information to help you guys not make the errors that I've made. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. You're going to see a couple things. The equipment that I chose and the reason why I chose it are for it to fit in the tiny little cart, and you'll see that video. I'm going to show you my audio equipment, my mixer, my lights, and a couple accessories. So stay tuned and check out the B-roll. Alright, so today to get started on our equipment tour, I gotta show you this canopy right here. At some point I'm gonna make a video of me transporting this. It is a little bit big, but it does fit in my car. I believe the size is a 10 by 10. The unique thing about this canopy, the flat top. So it's different than most canopies. It really does look like a vendor's canopy. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. Moving on, we have our tables. The very first table we have is the Fat Set table. It does come with multiple scrims. As you can see inside here, I do carry, a very nice velvet tabletop. I have the white scrim. Everything is real nice and tight. The very cool thing about the Fat Set table is the scrims that are dedicated to it have zippers for your cables to hide, and it creates a very elegant and clean setup. So something to think about. It's a very nice table. I enjoy it. Moving on, we have our basic Walmart. I think you can find these tables everywhere. There are basic white picnic tables. They're easy to fold, they're easy to carry, they don't weigh anything, they're nice, and they fit a big case like this. Right here, this holds my stand, my Rockville RLS 2400. I do hold a lot of equipment from Rockville. If I have to say, Rockville and Denon, they're probably one of the two companies that I work with the most. So this is my Rockville laptop stand, and at some point I'll set this all up. I have my very trusted green folder. This is my green folder for about I'm gonna say like the past 10 years. I had DJ Eric Perez Top 200 Wedding Songs. Honestly, don't think I'm gonna have to be using this anymore. Thank you to Crate Hackers, and shout out to DJ Bun over there at Crate Hackers, really holding it down. Great app. If you're not familiar with that, definitely go head over there and get some information, because it helped me a lot. Moving forward, we have our Denon Prime 4. Not the Prime 4 Plus. I'm not really too sure if I'm interested in selling this one and moving on to the Prime 4 Plus, but it does come with I did switch out the faders to my color coordinated faders. I do have called LC 600s. So they are green and yellow, matching the color wave on the Denon Prime. Moving on, we have the Denon Prime Go. And this is really my ceremony and cocktail hour mixer. This is really easy to carry. It doesn't weigh anything. And honestly, the beautiful part about Engine DJ and Denon themselves is that they really incorporated the whole standalone system. There isn't a need to really carry a laptop. So when I show up to an event, I can really just show up with these and hold it down. If I need to stream something from Tidal, SoundCloud, Beatport, what have you, that's just definitely accessible. Moving on, we have our Sound Switch Control 1. This is going to be my main control for my lights. I'll have a video put together where showing you guys how I control my moving heads, my uplights, my tubes. Everything is connected to my Denon, so whatever my Denon plays, this creates a light show for. And only recently have I decided to auto-script my entire library, so very interesting. I can't wait for my next event because my entire library is now auto-scripted. It took like 4 days to do that, but shout out to SoundSwitch, they're holding it down. Moving on, we got 2 sets of microphones. Really, I like to set up a microphone system down at the ceremony. And as you can see here, I do have my headpieces. When I bring a friend, it's really nice to have somebody able to help me cue when the bride is able to walk down. She's around the side of a building and I can't see her. The music has to start and we're able to cue that perfectly with these walkie-talkies. I got the microphone set here. We'll get into the specs at some point in every video. Once again, if you guys have any comments, leave them below. Right here, we got a whole nother microphone set. We also have the battery powered Gobo, I believe. It might still have some battery, I'm not too sure. Oh, there it is. So basically it's actually in reverse, because when you shine this through my facade, you will actually be able to read it. So imagine this in reverse, and I believe we might be able to do some sort of editing in the video to get that in reverse. So that's really nice. It's literally handheld. Look how big it is. I can attach it to a clamp. This magnet is so strong, so it does hang from anywhere, and the battery life has never failed me. It's been an average event of 7 hours. It lasted the entire event. Inside here I still have some microphones. I have my Sennheiser G4 music audio transmitter. Basically this is a lifesaver. If you want to transmit audio from one speaker or from one mixer to a speaker that's so far away, you don't have to run an XLR cable anymore. Back in the day, you would have to run a 100-foot XLR cable, but nowadays you can attach one of these. They are a little pricey, but if you can afford one of these, this is a lifesaver. And obviously we'll get into the details of every little piece at some point. We'll make videos for. Moving on, we have our audio setups right here. We have 4 different systems. So this is one battery powered Gemini system. This is really nice for you're getting married on the beach, in the woods. I'm able to set you up with some audio without having the need of power. So I have 2 of these systems. If I ever get hired for like maybe a small event, I'm able to just go ahead and take these 2 and just set them up on the side. They literally fold up into these little bags. It's we'll get into the details at some point, but Gemini, shout out, these are incredible. Just to show you the back, this is the Gemini RX 900 to go. And to go because it has the battery status, so shout out. Moving on, we got 2 Bose L1 M1 systems. These are incredible. I have 4 B2 bass subs. If you guys have ever heard these systems before, these are some of the best systems I've ever heard. The way the audio comes out of the speakers is absolutely incredible. The way the music sounds next to the DJ is the way it's going to sound in the back of the room, and we don't have to blast it. I'm able to have a conversation with someone right next to me, and the people in the back of the room are able to hear the music absolutely crisp. These are some of the best speakers I've ever had, and they fold up in such a compact way. We have, moving forward, the dry ice is definitely one of the items that is going to help you raise your price as a DJ. It's an easy add-on. It is going to only run for about 4 minutes, say the first dance, depending on how much ice you're going to carry to the event. I typically like to carry enough to fill this case, and it does last me for the entirety of one song. I can maybe launch it for another slow song later on, but this is incredible. The pictures that come out for the couples is absolutely fantastic. All right, so moving forward into our equipment tour, I have 2 Rockville totems. These are absolutely incredible. I've always wanted totems back in the day. They were always, a little pricey, and they were hefty. I'm driving, Jesse, if you just want to pan over to my little car and put me to scale, this is the little car that I'm driving. So like, I need everything to fit in this tiny car, and we're gonna go through a video where I'm gonna show you how I pack everything, but I need everything to fit in that tiny car. So those totems weren't accessible to me until I came across the Rockville totems, which are absolutely incredible. They're tall, they're heavy duty, and they do the job. These are the plates, and everything has its carrying case and is able to be mobile. Right here we have one T-stand with a scrim attached already. This T-stand, and we also have a microphone stand inside here. One thing about this microphone stand that I have to give a shout out is the bottom is absolutely incredible. You just turn this and the legs pop out, as well as for height adjustment. It's as easy as squeezing this and just moving it to the height that you like. So if you're looking for a microphone, this is the ultimate sport microphone. Absolutely amazing. This T-stand right here inside the bag has its scrim already, and mainly this is for the Gobo right here. What you're looking at here is the ADJ Icon Profile, and this is one of the best, easy to carry gobos in the game. Honestly, it does anything that you're looking for besides the rotation, which I don't know if is really necessary. You know, if you're looking for some of the gobos that do rotation, you're gonna have to accept that you're gonna have to sacrifice some space, because those are big to just be able to get that motor in and do that rotation. Right here is 4 mini moving heads that are RGBW UV. So they do all of the spectrums plus the UV, which is absolutely amazing. This bag right here, I found online, and it is from ADJ. It's part of the tough bag for their line of small mini moving heads, but it's able to hold my mini moving heads in a very compact and safe way. So I carried these to the event, and these actually get attached to the towers from the Bose system. So that's incredible. I'm sure you guys will see a video with that. Right here we have 2 moving heads. These are 120 watt 4 prism gobos that are amazing. These are the ones that I throw on top of my totems. Down here we have a set of the new uplights. These are the from both. Give a quick shout out to DJ Rick Webb. I know he's always shouting these out, and they are amazing. I am able to fit 4 both uplights right here and 1 Rockville R1 on the side. So this little bag right here is able to carry 6 uplights, and I have 2 of them. So 2 little bags, I'm carrying 12 uplights. It's absolutely insane. Back in the day, I was only able to carry an 8 large case. This is a huge improvement. Right here we have 2 lasers and black lights. Everything, not everything, but my uplights and my moving and my both lights are all battery powered. So I do have this power strip here that is super beneficial. It has a 16 strip outlet with a wide angle, so it's able to just get plugged in. I plug it into an Alexa outlet, so I tell Alexa to turn on for a specific amount of time, so I don't, you know, overcharge the batteries. So super convenient. Right here we have 4 T-bars, and these T-bars are for holding up the 4 both tubes. These tubes are amazing. I haven't been to an event that I've seen them. I feel like I'm really the only one around the area that has them, but I'll show you guys a video, and they're absolutely amazing. Right here we have some facades. I have an all black one. I have the facade that fits on top of a table. I have a white one that's a 5-face, and a white one back there. I've been, you know, changing up the look of my events. Usually I like to do a facade for the ceremony, then maybe I'll do a facade for the cocktail hour if it requires that. But having multiple types of facades, I think, is important. The facade that fits on top of the table is just a tabletop facade. There are times that I've been to an event that they do have a table set up for me that they've decorated. I feel almost obligated to use the table. So if in those scenarios, I do enjoy having that, just be able to put that on top of the table. Right here, we have our very needed fan. This fan is absolutely incredible. It is quiet and it outputs, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's absolutely doing its job. Right here, we have the Costco foldable dolly. This does fold flat and becomes a little like flat bed, and super helpful, absolutely needed. And then lastly, we have our last table, sometimes needed if we had to do our 3rd setup. So that should wrap up basically our garage tour. We do have these bags right here, and basically they hold a bunch of cables, you know, 100-foot outlets. This one right here has a bunch of different accessories like you know, USB-C, which is pretty funny, and I have to note. Right here, these are different scrims. This is a white scrim. This is a black scrim. Right here is very essential. It's an air conditioning. So a lot of people think it's their headphones, but they're actually cooling me down. As you can tell, I was not using it today, and I'm sweating. But anyway, if you guys have any comments, leave them below. If you guys like what you guys saw, go ahead and subscribe and like. That is our garage tour, wrapping it up. Eric Perez, and I'm gonna come back with another video, not too sure when, of kind of showing you guys how I pack my car in this tiny little car, you know, where I put my equipment so your significant other doesn't get upset with you. Little things like that, and have a great day.